I started off wearing after my dad passed away because my dad was a really practicing guy, and I was the only, well, two of my siblings, we didn't wear scarf, but we were practicing, just didn't wear scarf. We done namaz and rizas and everything. And after dad passed away, we started slowly practicing, but it took us a while. And then I realized that it's quite so peaceful. The more peaceful I get, the less stressed you get. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's just like I find it so peaceful every time I'm reading a book about Islam and practicing the surahs as well, the Quran and everything. I just find it so peaceful after losing my dad, because I was in holiday when my dad passed away, and that sort of helped me sort of going on more further on, and my sort of stress has released as well. So it's just like so comfortable reading.
Since 2014 I made that decision to put on the headscarf. It wasn't prompted by my husband, it was just something from within that I decided to do. I always knew that I wanted to go on the pilgrimage, and I thought that transformation, although it's from the inside, I need to have it manifest on the outside as well. And since I don't have any daughters, I thought I need to be the prime example to my boys of what Islam represents to me. So as a form of identity as a Muslim person, I felt that I needed to wear the headscarf. It's not incumbent on everybody as a Muslim woman, not in my opinion, because my sister doesn't wear it. Most of my cousins in South Africa do not wear it. It's more a form of custom, I would say, in South Africa than it would be out here. It seems that you feel more comfortable to wear it here than I would feel in South Africa wearing it. So I'm quite happy with my decision to put the headscarf on.
Maybe about 25 years, yeah. From my childhood I didn't, because dad was a very practicing guy, but he always wanted us to be ready. He said, because we're in a Western country, and he just didn't want anything happening in the school or college or anything. And he said, as long as you trust Allah and Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, it's fine, you know your religion. But he wasn't a forcing guy, so he let us sort of choose slowly. So gradually we choose. After that he passed away, we thought that's something that he liked. And we just gradually gone on,
It's obvious that it's not a pleasant sort of situation when you are confronted by those kinds of questions, but then you have to explain that there's more behind the headscarf, that we all have brains within, and then we do express ourselves quite differently. It's not oppression for a great majority of us, but it does depend on the type of background that you've come from. From a personal perspective, it was never enforced by my husband. It was purely a decision from my side. In fact, my husband said to me, "Are you sure you want to do this? Because it will change things forever if you do this." So that was a turning point, naturally, between myself and him. And I'm satisfied to tell somebody and to explain to somebody that we're still moderate. Although we do perform our obligations in terms of our religion, we can still live a balanced life, because that's the important thing when you've got children, I think, is to be able to see things in different ways. We take them to the theatre, we travel extensively. I don't like to have my children see the world only from one direction. I like them to see everything and to make their own minds up about where they want to go eventually, and also how other people deal with reactions, non-Muslim reactions basically to Muslim people. We let them watch the news. We obviously filter out certain things that are not appropriate, but we do expose them to as much as we possibly can. And although we emphasize that they need to follow a moral code and an Islamic code, we do give them other guidelines also to be able to equip themselves with a balanced and a neutral view to how the world works.
I just want to sort of like read and understand about Islam more and practice it as well, and have the knowledge of it as well. So she's going to take her time, inshallah. One day she'll start, doing what she wants to do, just as I am, And she takes interest, like when she goes to my mum's place, my nieces and their wives, they all wear scarves. So she starts putting scarf on now, so which is quite nice that she's trying to go into that society with them. And she's looking into books as well, so which she reads as well. So yeah.